Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on Loomian Legacy. Today we're going to be doing another set maker. Now I know I wasn't going to be doing these, but I'm just in the mood and doing one right now. I probably will be doing more in the future. Now I just want to say before the video starts, I do have a Discord and I am hosting a tournament. It is a really small tournament right now, but that's because there's barely any members in there. So if you guys could join, that would mean the world to me. And also do have a Twitter and TikTok in the description. I will be posting funny videos on TikTok, and I will try to be more active on Twitter. So let's just get straight into it. I'm going to be doing this Loomipedia order. So obviously first is searknight. Base stats of searknight. It's got a base 88 health, pretty good HP stat right there. And a base 88 energy. 88 energy is pretty much this energy stat of every single starter in the game. So all they need is 20 energy to get that nice 250 energy. Searknight doesn't really need it because it doesn't really have any 50 energy damaging moves, but it does have power focus, which is 25, but that's power focus. You're not going to be hitting anything with that. 102 melee attack. That is a very solid melee attack stat. Definitely we can hit really hard with that. It's got a base 125 melee defense, a pretty high melee defense stat. Base 60 range attack. If you want to, you can run Fire Breath for the memes, but I really don't recommend running Fire Breath. But if you want to throw your opponents off, you definitely can run Fire Breath, but I just don't recommend it. Base 82 range defense, pretty alright range defense stat, and you base 65 speed. Not the best speed tier, but that's like the speed tier of Obsidian, so searknight, and it was the original speed stat of Wobblisk. Anyways, let's just move on to the typing. As we can see, searknight is a fire metal type. Let's see what it's weak to and what it can resist. It has a major weakness to earth. There are a lot of earth moves in the meta, so that's a problem. Water, it's weak. It's 2 times weak to water, electric, and brawler. Water and electric are also pretty common in the meta. Like Zulong, Protagon with Thunderstrike, Hunter with Thunder Chomp. For water, Luminami, Maroon, Cephalops, Tsunami, Garlash, Aquajaws, or Piercing Drive. It is Piercing Drive, right? No, it's not. Vicious Snap. And Brawler, well, Mutagon has Quick Punch, and it's definitely going to be used more. And also, it does have Mega Punch as well. And Dyborg's also got Mega Punch, which not many people are running, but people are definitely going to be running that. It resists Plant, Ancient, Mind, and Typeless. Resists Plant. There's not really many plant types in the meta. Ancient. Many of the ancient types do either have electric or earth moves. Resistances. Another resistance is mind. You don't have the mind type pretty much used a lot. It does have brawler moves. Typeless, Trumbull, Mewtwo. Okay, sure. Major resistance: ice, bug, and metal. Bug, Spreezy, Garbantus, metal, Stratosaur. Normal effectiveness: fire, light, dark, air, toxic, and spirit. So a pretty average typing, I would say. But right now it's not the best typing, but hopefully it will get better in the future. Let's move on to all the viable moves on this thing. Now searknight has 2 very solid stab moves: Searing Steel and Flaming Kick, both 85 power, 100% accuracy besides Flaming Kick. But it is cheaper than Searing Steel, and they both have a chance to burn, and Searing Steel also ignores the water resistance. It's also really good. So it's got pretty solid stab moves right there. Rally moves got Chase Down and Slap Down. Chase Down can help with things that don't want to stand on you. Slap Down is great utility, and can also hit mine types. Fire Breath, that's a solid range attacking move, or maybe a mixed attacking searknight, or just a pure range attack searknight, but you really have Fire Breath and Rapid Fire. It's also got Hop Kick, that can allow it to hit bug types and other searknights. It's also got Power Focus to boost its stats, which is melee attacking stat and range attacking stat. So pretty solid. It's got a pretty solid move pool. The moves I probably will run is Searing Steel, Flame Kick, Power Focus, Slap Down. You can replace Power Focus for Chase Down or Hop Kick. So let's just move on to the viable personalities. I'm gonna quickly go through all of them. We have Nimble, Clever, Very Clumsy. We have Robust and Nimble, Very Clumsy. We have Very Nimble, Clumsy, Tender. You can also run Foolish if you want. We have Brawny, Clever, Very Clumsy, Very Clever, Clumsy, Sluggish, Very Robust, Clumsy, Sluggish. We have Robust, Clever, Very Clumsy. We have Brawny, Nimble, Very Clumsy. Very smart, foolish, sluggish, smart, nimble, very foolish. These ones are obviously for mixed attackers. We have very brawny, clumsy, sluggish, and brawny, robust, very clumsy. I have made sets for all of them, so let's get straight to it. Before I do that, I just want to talk about what searknight can do in the meta. Now, it is able to take care of Stratosaur, which is a really good factor about it. That is, if we're talking about defensive searknights. It's also able to take care of Teclipses, which is amazing. It's also able to take care of Gobidemics, and it's also able to take care of Terraclaw, which some teams are kind of struggling against, because not many people run stuff that is good against Terraclaw, but searknight is definitely something that's really good against Terraclaw. So it can help out in the meta. You can also hit Protagon pretty hard. I'm pretty sure it can actually 1v1 a Protagon. Zolong is something you have to worry about. Tyrex is also kind of something you can worry about, but if you can predict swap-ins on it, you can definitely take it down from flame kicks, or either that, chip it down, which is something searknight is really good at, especially offensive searknights. Offensive searknights are really good at chipping down things, so they pair really well with Protagon, Hunter, Zulong, etc. I'm pretty sure defensive searknights can also take out your souls. Now you gotta watch out for Krakaloa. You can't really hit it. You can slap down it, which is really good. You can also Searing Steel Minami really hard. You definitely can hit Cephalop's pretty hard too, but you gotta back it up with Eclipse if anything. You also gotta watch out for Mutagon, because it does have brawling moves which can hit you really hard. Tank Mutagons are able to take hits from you really well, but luckily you do have Slapdown, which can hit Mutagon and can also slap off its items. Ikazune is something you also kind of gotta worry about. You can luckily slap it down, which is really nice, so you can predict swap-ins on it. Slap down, you get some chip off, and you knock off its item, which is great. Upside Dragon you can hit decently hard with Searing Steel depending on the set, but you still gotta kind of worry about Upside Dragon. But in late game, Upside Dragon's gotta worry a bit, because you are chipping it down, and in late game, your late game cleaners are up and ready. Garbantis you can't really hit, and if it does have Clay Slap, you can lose to it, but if it doesn't, it can still kind of stall you out and kind of just burrow and just raise its own stats. Hunter, you can if you're running a defensive searknight, you can definitely come in on it a bit more. It's kind of like Tyrex. You can comment on it, but you can't comment on it so many times. It's like a 3-hit KO. Infernix definitely can hit you really hard. Malmurk you also gotta kind of worry about, but you luckily do have Slapdown. Blowtox, it can kind of just stall you out. You can slap down pretty much all the Loomians besides the clips you can slap down, which is really nice. But it can still stall you out and maybe throw up ice cold traps on you, so you gotta watch out for Blowtox. And Garlash can definitely hit you really hard versus Snap, but it can't really swap in on you too much, because it's gotta worry about slapdown, because it's not the tankiest in the game. But anyways, let's just move on to the actual sets and TP spreads and all that. Yeah, let's go. So here we are with the Nimble Clever set. Obviously we are running a Nimble Clever and very clumsy. We're not using any sort of range attacks on this set. Items, you have Health Amulet for recovery, Heavy Armor, which can allow you to tank attack better, and you also have Heavy Shield to increase your range defense. Ability Terrifying, it's the best defensive ability. From the moveset, we have Searing Steel, Flaming Kick, Slapdown, and Chase Down. We're running Chase Down because on defensive searknights, Chase Down is better because they can take more hits, and they are obviously able to get tons of more chip with Chase Down. With the offensive searknights, it's not too great because they can't take as many hits, so they're not going to get as much chip off as defensive searknights. But again, you can always replace Chase Down for Power Focus or Hop Kick. And actually will mention Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire has a high chance to burn, so Rapid Fire definitely is a viable move on searknight. For the TPs, we have 200 HP, 44 melee defense, 96 range defense, and 160 speed. 200 HP with the 96 range defense allows you to take 1 Thunder Strike from a Smart, Power Cuffs, Ikazune. 160 speed is mainly there to speed creep stuff that's trying to speed creep 200 speed Borox, and the rest is just put in a melee defense just to try and tank very brawny and nimble types a bit better. For this set, it can definitely take care of Stratosaur really well and Eclipse, which is amazing about it. It can also take more hits from Infernix, but you still gotta watch out for it. It can definitely take more hits from Gobademic, which is awesome. It can also help with Protogon. I'm pretty sure it can live 2 hits. Actually, I think it just can't live 2 hits from Protogon. I'm pretty sure it can't take 2 hits from Protogon. Yeah, I definitely can't take 2 hits from Protogon, thinking of it. Yeah. Unless it has a +1 melee attack, you can't live 2 Thunder Strikes from a Protogon. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same with very nimble Zulongs. Yeah, for sure it can 2-hit KO you, even with Health Amulet. If you have Heavy Shield, then you still got 2-hit KO'd from a Zulong. So that's unfortunate, but you can take more hits from Valkyrie, which is a thing. Obviously you can take it from Ikazune. You can take more hits from Metronet, which is really nice. Eliguana you can take more hits from. I'm pretty sure it's a chance to take 2 hits from Eliguana. 2 Thunder Strikes from Eliguana. Yeah. So anyways, this is a pretty decent set. If you're lacking speed and you need range bulk, this is definitely the searknight for you. So I guess let's just move on to the next set. So here you are with our second set. We have Robust, Nimble, Very Clumsy. For the item, again, we're just going to be running Health Amulet, Heavy Armor, or Heavy Shield ability. Terrifying It is its best defensive ability. Moveset is the exact same, but the TP spread on this one, it's 200 HP, 20 melee attack, 112 melee defense, 8 range defense, and 160 speed. 200 HP combined with 112 melee defense makes it so Tata pretty much has a 0% chance of 2-hit KOing you as long as it's brawny nimble. 200 HP with 8 range defense. If you're not running Heavy Shield or Health Amulet, it makes it so Eclipse, offensive Eclipse, has to 2-hit KO you. Sorry, not 2-hit KO you. 3-hit KO you, assuming that it is smart nimble. 160 speed, again, is just for things that try to speed creep. 200 speed Borox, and then rest is just put into melee attack. For this set, it's able to take hits from Vesperatu better, take hits from Ursul better, possibly even Malmerk, Hunter for sure, Garbantus even. It's also able to take hits from, it can also help with other searknights. Ragoon, Swolder, it can counter many of the physical bugs, but there aren't really many. It's like Swolder and Garbantus, that's it really. You can take hits from a Tata, pretty sure I already said that. I'm not sure if it can live in an Earthquake from Borak, probably can't, but it might be able to, but I doubt it. It might be able to take an Earthquake from Volcaloa. I think it might be. I don't know. Would it be able to? Actually, no, I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does take an Earthquake from Volcaloa. Yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure Volcaloa has to 2-hit KO it. Sorry, 3-hit KO it with Earthquake. Yeah, it can. So you can hit it with Slapdown. It does, Slapdown does something, as long as an item, it does something between 27% to like 34%, I think. Something like that. So you can hit pretty hard. So it's got great utility with that. This one is able to take hits from melee attackers, which again, well not again, is the which has, well, there's more melee attackers and range attackers. That wasn't so hard, was it? It's able to take hits from Trumbull better too, Isugul, Phantom Slash, Thunder Chomp. I'm pretty sure you can definitely take Fairy Lift's Earthquake much better with this set. I'm pretty sure that's a 2 KO you with it now. So that's great. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure no, it's a roll. It's highly in your favor. It's like a 0.4 chance of it, like 2 KO you with Earthquake, something like that. And now that is saying if you're Health Amulet. So yeah, so this searknight is also pretty solid set. If you need something that can outspeed Borak and you need utility on your team, and need something that can take more melee hits, this is definitely the searknight for you. So let's just move on to the next set. So here we are with a more offensive searknight. So for the personality, you're running clumsy, tender, and very nimble. You can also run foolish instead of tender. For the item, I personally would run Metal Essence, but you can also run Fire Essence or Dark Essence. Ability, Awakening, just to hit as hard as possible. For the moveset, I'm running Searing Steel, Flame Kick, Slapdown, or Power Focus. Again, Power Focus is mainly preferred for me, but you can also run Hop Kick or Chase Down instead of it, or if you really, really want Rapid Fire for burns, but that's better on defensive searknights. For the TP spread, 44 HP, 56 energy, 200 melee attack, 200 speed. 200 speed allows you to speed creep Nimble Ikazune, so you can hit them pretty hard with Slapdown. 200 melee attack obviously is to hit as hard as possible and you get as much chip off as possible. 56 energy, that allows you to use 2 Searing Steels, 2 Flame Kicks, a Slapdown, and a Power Focus, or 2 Slapdowns, 2 Searing Steels, 1 Flame Kick, and Power Focus. And then let's just put into HP to make it a bit tankier. Now this set is mainly there just to chip things down. So that's gonna be better for your Licking Cleaners. This pairs really well with stuff like Zulong, Hunter, and Protagon. So that's mainly what this is here for, and to kind of just break through walls. Not much can really swap in on this set. I definitely like a very brawny set. Not many things can swap in on it. So yeah, this searknight set is pretty solid for people that don't like stall. So yeah, there's not much to really say about this set other than it's really good at chipping things down because it's got a pretty good amount of coverage, especially with Searing Steel, Flame Kick, and Slapdown. It's got Power Focus to increase its wall breaking capabilities. Maybe on like a plant type, you can just set up Power Focuses, which is really nice. But anyways, let's just move on to the next set. So here are with the Brawny Clever set. Again, we're running Health Amulet, Heavy Armor, and Heavy Shield for defensive searknights. Ability, Terrifying is its best defensive ability. Moveset is just the same, Flame Kick, Searing Steel, Slapdown, and Chase Down. The TP spread, 200 HP, 68 melee attack, 32 melee defense, 176 range defense, and 24 speed. 200 HP with 176 range defense with Clever and the Health Amulet or Heavy Shield. Mixes up Infernix. An offensive nimble Infernix has to 3 KO you with Fire Breath. 32 melee defense plus the 200 HP makes it so you can tank 2 jungle jutsus from a Brawny Plant Essence Tatab. 24 speed is just to speed creep things that try to speed creep and non-nimble Obsidian, and the rest is put into melee attack, which also allows you to take care of Infernix better. So yeah, so this stat is pretty decent. If you're struggling with Infernix a bit more, this is definitely a better set. It's also able to take care of Eclipse. It can get a nice slapdown off on Ikazune because of the Brawny 16 melee attack. You can hit it pretty hard. You can also slap down Colossal Drops and actually hit it pretty hard because a Colossal Drop doesn't run too much melee defense on it. So yep, again, it can still take care of Stratosaurus, which is really nice. It can also take care of Gobademic. Many of these clever searknights are able to take care of Gobademic really well. They can just take a pretty good amount of hits. Even if they're poisoned, they can still take a couple hits, which is really nice. So yeah, this searknight set is pretty decent. Able to get a ton of ship up still. It can also take care of stuff like Valkyrie too. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it might be able to keep Revenant at bay. Possibly might even be able to take Thunder Strike from Protogon, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, if you're wanting a bit more damage while have still being a bit tanky on the range side, this is definitely the searknight for you. So let's just move on to the next set. Here are the very clever set. With this set, you're also running very clever, clumsy, and sluggish. For the item, we have a health amulet, or heavy shield, or heavy armor. Ability, terrifying, moveset, flame kick, steering steel, slap down, chase down. Just like the last set. TP spread, 200 HP, 80 energy, 196 range defense, and 24 speed. 200 HP with 196 range defense makes it so you're pretty much as tanky as possible on the range side, so you can wall as many things as possible. This actually makes your range defense higher than your melee defense, so Protogon gets a melee attack boost on you, meaning you can actually 1v1 it. 80 energy is there, so you can use 2 flaming kicks, 2 steering steals, 1 slap down, and 1 chase down. 24 speed allows you to speed creep sluggish, sorry not sluggish, 24 speed Colossotrops, which is nice. So yeah, this set's a pretty decent check to Protogon, for sure. Can definitely take care of many more range attackers. Again, Valkyrie and Phoenix can take care of pretty well now. They can most definitely live a hit from Ikazune now. It's really nice. It can just wall so much now. That's on the range side, which is really nice. If you're looking for a searknight that has more range defense, this is definitely the set for you. If you're lacking range walls, this is definitely a great set for you. And if you're struggling with Protogon, you can save this till late game, and then just completely take care of Protogon, which will be really nice. So yeah, this is a pretty short explanation, but it's pretty self-explanatory. This searknight is mainly there for many range attackers in the meta. So yeah, let's just move on to the next set. So here you are with the very robust set. Obviously you're running the same items. Well, just choose from any one of those items. But obviously you're running terrifying. This can help with our melee defense. Moveset, the exact same. Flame kick, steering steel, slap down, and chase down. TP spread, 200 HP, 80 energy, 12 melee attack, 192 melee defense, and 16 speed. 200 HP with 190 melee defense allows you to tank Tatab as well as possible, and because you have so much melee defense, you finally have a chance to live Borok's Earthquake, which is amazing. But it's not in your favor at all. You have a 25% chance to not get O-code, which is not the best. 80 energy is just for the same: 2 flame kicks, 2 steering steals, 1 slap down, 1 chase down, or 2 slap downs, 2 steering steals, 1 flame kick, 1 chase down, or just 3 flame kicks, slap downs, 2 steering steals, and 1 chase down. 16 speed allows you to speed creep sluggish Obsidians, and 12 melee attack allows you, it's just extra, just allow you to hit a bit harder. This set is actually really way better at taking out Tatabs. You can actually live 2 jungle jutsus from a very brawny brawler essence jungle jutsu from Tatab, which is great. Yeah, you can also it can also help with Obsidian now a bit better. Yeah, you have like almost a 70% chance to beat it pretty much, which is great. As long as you're faster, then you can probably beat Obsidians, which is very nice. With this set, you can probably even take some hits from Metatoad. What can you? Yeah, as long as it's Thunder Slam. If it's Thunder Slam, you can definitely leave some hits. Even if it is Electro Punch, you can definitely take 2 hits from Metatoad. So that's great. Yeah, definitely can take care of Vesperatu and Ursul a bit better, and can probably take some hits from Mutagon. Trying to remember. Can you take it from Mutagon? I feel like you can. Actually no, I think it does like around 50% to you. Somewhere around that, it does like around 50%, like close to 50%, but you can definitely lift 2 Mega Punches from a Brawny, Heavy Fist, Power Cuff, Mutagon, which is great. So yeah, this set is probably one of the more preferred sets on a defensive searknight. You probably just want to maximize his melee defense as much as possible, so you can just take as many hits as possible, so you can at least check many melee attackers. So this is one of the better sets in my opinion. So yeah, let's just move on to the next set. Here we are with another defensive searknight set. For this one, we're running robust, clever, very clumsy. Item again, health amulet, heavy armor or heavy shield. Ability, terrifying. Moveset, flame kick, steering still, slap down, and chase down. The TP spread is 200 HP, no energy, 13 melee attack, 160 melee defense, 92 range defense, and 16 speed. 200 HP with 160 melee defense. This allows you to take 2 mega punches from a brawny heavy fist mutagon, as long as you're not, if you're running heavy shield. 92 range defense with clever, that allows you to take 1 thunder strike from a power cuff smart Ikazune. We have 16 speed, that allows you to outspeed Obsidians, like 0 speed, Briny Robust, or Briny Robust, Obsidians, or Robust Clever. And the rest is put into melee attack just so you maybe hit a bit harder. This set is also able to take care of Stratosaur. It's able to take care of Eclipse. It's also able to take care of, I'm pretty sure it can take some hits from Protagon. It might be able to, I'm not sure this one. It's able to take care of Terraclaw. And it's also able to take care of Gobademic, which is really nice. Those are 4 things that's really good at doing. In UU, it's really good at taking care of Valkyries. It can also take care of Umbrat. Swolder, pretty much all the melee bugs, well, actually, only Swolder is really good at taking out of, and Terrify is really good at taking care of. I think you can live 2 earthquakes from Volcaloa, from a very nimble Volcaloa, I'm not sure though. It's able to live some hits from Trumbull, which is really nice. You could probably live some hits from Meditoad too, even like Electro Punch. Maybe Wobblisk. I'm not sure if it can take a hit from Wobblisk. Well, it can definitely take 1 like Clay Slap from Wobblisk, but probably not 2. It might be able to take some hits like an Earthquake from Pharaoh, which is really nice. It's most likely can take care of Shartiki. It's most definitely gonna be able to eat some Fire Breaths or Muck Blasts, and it can also kind of wall Sachi a bit too. Yeah, it can definitely take care of Sachi, which is really nice. So if you just want a mix, this is more like a mixed defensive searknight. So it can if you're just wanting to play a bit more passive with this one, this is definitely a set for you. And well, nothing else to really say. Let's move on to the next set. Alright, so here we are with another offensive searknight. This one is brawny, nimble, very clumsy. For the item, you can either run Metal Essence, Fire Essence, or Dark Essence. Ability is Awakening. This just lets us hit as hard as possible. The moveset, Flame Kick, Steering Steel, Slap Down, and Power Focus. For the TP spread, is just like the very nimble one. 44 HP, 56 energy, 200 melee attack, and 200 speed. 200 speed combined with nimble allows you to speed creep 200 speed smart Kazunes. 200 melee attack obviously to hit as hard as possible. 56 energy allows you to use 2 flame kicks, 2 steering steals, 1 slap down, and 1 power focus, or 3 slap downs, 2 slap downs, 1 flame kick, 2 steering steals, and a power focus, or 3 flame kicks / slap downs, or 2 steering steals and a power focus. And the rest is put into HP. The only difference between this set and the very nimble set is that this set can get a lot more chip off, but it just can't outspeed nimble Ikazunes, but that's still fine. You're at least hitting harder with this set, which is really nice, so you can get more chip off for linking cleaners. But really, it just depends on your team. If your team's weaker to Ikazune, I would personally prefer very nimble, but if your team's like okay against Ikazune, just run this set. So yeah, not really much to say about the set. It is able to take care of Stratosaur too. I don't think it can take care of Sachi as well, but I'm pretty sure you can definitely come in on it. To Clips, you can definitely come in on. Gobademic, not so much right anymore. And Claw you can probably still take care of. So this set is still pretty good at taking care of some stuff that's supposed to really take care of. So yeah, let's just move on to the next set. I know it's not much, but there's not really much I can say about this set. Again, this is just so if you want more chip instead of just being insanely fast. So let's just move on to the next set. So here we are with one of the more mixed attacking sets. With this set, we have very smart, clumsy, sluggish. Sorry, not why is it clumsy? It's meant to be foolish. Okay, it's meant to be very smart, foolish, sluggish. I don't know why I put clumsy there. For the item, it's Metal Essence, Fire Essence, or Dark Essence. I prefer Fire Essence just to boost the power of Fire Breath. For the moveset, it's Fire Breath, Searing Steel, Slap Down, and Power Focus. Power Focus is actually able to boost Fire Breath and Searing Steel because it boosts melee attacks and range attacks. For the TP shred, I'm running 200 HP, 20 energy, 120 melee attack, 24 melee defense, 112 range attack, and 24 speed. 20 energy is actually viable on this thing because it does now have Fire Breath, which is a 50 power move. Sorry, not 50 power, 50 energy move. 112 range attack is mainly there just so you can O-code Tatab with Fire Breath, which is really nice. And you do actually need Fire Essence just to take out Tatab with Fire Breath. 120 melee attacks allows you to not get fully walled by Luminami. I'm pretty sure it makes your Searing Steel a 3-8 KO, which is really nice. 200 HP just allows you to tank really well. 24 speed, it's just a speed creep. Things that try to speed creep up Sidrigon. And then 24 melee defense is pretty much just leftovers. With this set, you are able to not get fully walled by Ventation, which is really nice. And you can also hit stuff that has really weak range defense in general, such as Colossal Drop. You're able to hit that really hard, which is so really nice. You're also able to still counter stuff like Stratosaur and Clips. Well, actually, maybe not Clip, but you can definitely counter Stratosaur and Terraclaw, which is really nice. This is more on the offensive side. That's really good. So this searknight set is actually not as bad as you guys might think. It's pretty average. If you're struggling more against Ventation, and definitely use this set if anything. Or if you just hate Ventation in general, you should definitely use this set. So I know it's not much to say about the set, but let's just move on to the next one, which is also a mixed attacking set. So here you're having more speedy mixed attacker searknight, but I will say the last set I did say foolish. You might want to run Tender instead because most of the things in the meta, well not most of the things in the meta, most of the things in OU, which is the meta, they most things that sync in check or counter are mainly range attackers, so you probably want Tender instead. And I'm pretty sure you can still wall Terraclaw anyway, even though you have Tender or very Tender. So I think Tender is probably better for these mixed attacking searknights. But for this one, we're running Smart, Nimble, Very Tender. For the item, we have Metal Essence, Fire Essence, and Dark Essence. Ability Awakening to hit as hard as possible. Moveset is the exact same. Fire Breath, Searing Steel, Slap Down, and Power Focus. The TP spread is 4 HP, 120 melee attack, 184 range attack, and 192 speed. 120 melee attack again is just so Luminami doesn't just fully wall you. 184 range attack is just so Tatab. You can still you can OHKO Tatab. And then 192 speed allows you to speed creep Smart Ikazunes. And then there's just 4 left over. You can really just put it into anything. It's not going to affect anything really. So I just put it in HP because why not? This set has pretty much the same purpose, but the thing is with this set you can outspeed Ikazune, so you can hit him with Slap Down, which is really nice, and that's really the only thing that's different about the set. So there's not really much I can say about this. It does the exact same thing. You can definitely still counter Stratosaur, Eclipse, Gobademic, and Terraclaw, which is really nice. So I guess we're on to the next set, because there's not really much I can say about this. Yeah, let's go. Here we are with another offensive searknight set. This one is very brawny, clumsy, sluggish. You can run Foolish if you want. instead of sluggish. For the item, Metal Essence, Fire Essence, or Dark Essence, me personally, Metal Essence is better. Ability, Awakening to hit as hard as possible. A moveset is Flame Kick, Searing Steel, Slap Down, and Power Focus. The team spread is 200 HP, 56 energy, 200 melee attack, 20 range defense, and 24 speed. One thing I would like to say before I do this, if searknight ever gets a Brawn boost, please Jamie. I'm hoping searknight actually gets Brawn boost. I just want to say this real quick because, well, I'm crying because searknight's one of my favorite Loomians. Okay, anyway. So 200 HP, obviously we're gonna try to, because we can't put anything in speed, too much in speed because we're sluggish. We also have to put it in HP to try and boost both of our defenses. 56 energy, the same purpose as usual. 2 flame kicks, 2 string steals, 1 slap down, 1 power focus. 200 melee attack, obviously to hit as hard as possible. 24 speed, allows you to outspeed 24 speed Colossus drops, and then the rest is just put into range defense. So for this set, it's definitely the best at just completely just nuking things. You can actually 2-hit KO a very robust Luminami with this set as long as you're running Metal Essence, which is amazing. So not much can really swap in on this set, which is really good. If you get something like Brawn Boost, this thing's gonna be absolutely insane. When this thing gets Metal down or Armor down, whatever it's called, it will definitely be much better. Yeah, for sure. And then really, I'm pretty sure I already went into set. What am I saying? You're still able to take care of Stratosaur because this is how hard you hit, and not much can really swap in on you. It's kind of like Metatoad. It just hits so hard that not much can really swap in on you. You are still walled by Ventation though, and that's the thing, which is sad. But that's fine. Ventation isn't used too much. Well, not as much as I thought. It is used a lot, but not as much as like something like Luminami. I see way more Luminamis than Ventations. But yeah, this set is really good at chipping things down. Really good at chipping things down. Get it in on the Stratosaur, which is very common. You can just hit. You can completely nuke something. So this is probably the set I prefer. Because you can come in on Stratosaur so much because Stratosaur is so common, which is really good. And so yeah, let's just move on to the next set. So here we are with our final set. We have Brawny, Robust, Very Clumsy. For the item, we have Health Amulet, Heavy Armor, or Heavy Shield. Ability, Terrifying, just to improve our melee defense pretty much. Moveset, Flame Kick, Searing Steel, Slap Down, and Chase Down. Team spread is 200 HP, 36 melee attack, 152 melee defense, 96 range defense, and 16 speed. 200 HP with 152 melee defense allows you to take 2 jungle jutsus from a Tatab as long as you're running Health Amulet or Heavy Armor. If you're running Heavy Shield, it is a chance. 96 range defense with 200 HP allows you to take 1 Thunder Strike from a Smart Power Cuffs Ikazune. 16 speed to obviously speed creep things that try to speed creep up Surgigons, like 0 speed up Surgigons. They're not sluggish, and the rest of the point to melee attack to hit a bit harder. This side is able to take care of the Clips, Stratosaur, Terraclaw, and Goblindemic still, which is really nice. If you're if you want to do a bit more damage and still be tanky on the melee side, this is definitely a set for you. You're able to check Tatab a bit better with this set, which is really nice. And you are still able to get some chip off with Chase Down, which is really nice. So it can still pair well with Zulong, Protagon, and Hunter, or like Garbantus and stuff like that. Which is really nice. Yeah, there's not really much else I can say about this set. This is also a really good set because there are a bit more melee attackers in the meta, but I feel like the clever one's probably better right now because the most of the things that this thing can take out or just counter are mainly range attackers. So this is a pretty decent set to use. If you're mainly struggling with Terraclaw, this is a pretty decent set to use, and Vesperatu. So yeah, that just wraps this up. And I do have one more category that I have to go over, and that is teammates. So let's get straight to it. Now, one great teammate, well, a couple of great teammates for a searknight are Protagon, Garbantis, Hunter, and Zulong. They are all really fast, are really good licking cleaners, and because searknight is able to chip down a lot, they can pair really well with searknight, which is great. Another great teammate is Stratosaur. Stratosaur is able to take care of Ventation, is also able to pivot off of Luminami, which is really great. So yeah, those are some great teammates right there. Another great teammate, oh, by the way, Stratosaur is also able to take care of some of the earth types that counter searknight, but another good teammate is Luminami, is able to take care of Ventation, and is also able to take care of a couple more earth types. But Stratosaur has an edge because it's able to lower stats, so searknight is able to get more chip off. But Luminami is better at pivoting, which is great. So yeah, those are some great teammates for searknight. And that about wraps up this video. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button. I'm trying to get to 100 subs before the end of this month. If I can get that, that would mean the absolute world to me. And when I get to 100 subs, I will do a face reveal. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.